Hello again, this is AP Managing Editor Scott Heisel here backstage at the APMAs. The sun is starting to go down, so I'm not wearing my garishly loud orange sunglasses anymore, and neither is my friend Andy Biersack to my right. Andy, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I just realized how incredibly professional this microphone is. Generally speaking, when I do an interview where someone has one of these mic box, what do you call it?
I think they're called mic flags, actually.
I'll call it a mic box.
All right.
Mic box. Anyway, usually they're made out of some sort of flimsy, or they're taped onto somebody else's mic box, like their logo on top.
Sure.
These are AP mic boxes, and my hand is sinking inside of it.
They're actually the Gibson Brands AP Music Awards presented by Monster Mic Box. There you go.
I screwed it up.
Gotta get that.
Throw me in the water, man.
So Andy, you are currently sneaking around soundcheck right now. We talked to your lovely girlfriend Julie a little bit ago, and one of the questions I asked her, which she had a great answer for, was what is she going to ask everyone on the red carpet? And the first thing she said was a question specifically directed to you. So if you could guess, what's the first question that Juliet Sims will ask you as you walk the red carpet tomorrow at the APMAs?
Did I do the laundry?
That is actually the answer. Holy shit. That's amazing. How did you know that?
Two minds in concert, man.
That's it. Well, so now we have to know, did you do the laundry?
No.
All right. Well, there's that. So, show's over. So.
Yep.
Well,
I'm going to have to do it quickly when I get back home.
So, you've been sneaking around here thus far. You've been checking out some of the sound checks and looking at the stage. And what are your thoughts thus far? What do you think about the APMAs?
It's massive. I didn't know what to expect because, I had talked to Mike a little bit about everything that was going on, but I didn't want to get in everybody's hair and kind of wanted to just see everything. And we came down, you could see it from all the way down the street, this massive, sort of festival style structure. And it's ambitious as hell and it's awesome. And I can't wait for tomorrow night. So.
Yeah, it should be great. Now, Black Veil are up for a number of awards.
Yep.
For you, you're up for, I believe, Album of the Year, Artist of the Year. You're up for Best Fan Base, or Most Dedicated Fans, excuse me. What's the one that would mean the most to you to take home? What's the one that you think would best exemplify what the BVB Army stands for?
Well, there you say the BVB Army. It's like for me, in terms of a fan-voted award show, for a fan base to win an award based on their dedication from their own voting, that's something to be proud of. So, anything that we could win would be fantastic. And again, it comes down to fans voting, and not to negate any other awards, but if you're in a fan-based award show for a fan base to win that award, I think would be pretty special. But again, if we're lucky enough to win anything, I'll be very happy.
Well, so let's play a flight of fancy here. Fast forward 24 hours. Say you pull in the Most Dedicated Fans Award. It's an award by the fans for the fans. How do you loan that out to everyone who voted? We had 300,000 votes, by the way. So, in what scenario are you going to be checking it out like the Stanley Cup kind of thing? Like, who
I
gets
would love
it first?
to do that. I would love to do that. I think we should do that if we win any award tomorrow. I'll
Put
take
it
it around
loan.
like the cup. I'll take it around to sports bars. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where you should take it. If you're taking a trophy around for people to touch, it has to be in a sports bar.
Listen, man, I once carried around a gigantic oversized check for $1,000 made out to me to a party at college, and that was the best party I ever went to.
It's funny that you brought up the oversized check thing because I said the other day that I thought it would be great to get paid only in novelty oversized checks.
Albie Gilmore style, sure.
Yeah,
right.
But then I thought about the reality of that and how obnoxious it would be to have to cash that check all the time.
That's true.
And I don't make exceptional amounts of money, so it would be like a couple $100 on a,
Plus, we have to get on a chair to take the photo with your camera phone to deposit it. You know what I mean? You have to get the aerial shot from your roof. That'd be kind of a pain in the ass. So, well, speaking of gigantic,
I didn't even think of that. The app you have to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to frame it. You know what I mean? Sign the back with a permanent marker. So,
rough.
Speaking of gigantic checks, let's talk about what's coming up next for Black Veil Brides. Now, you guys have been kind of lying low for a little bit. So, what can we expect in the future from you guys?
Well, we're making a new record right now. We just wrapped up. Principal tracking for it yesterday, actually.
Okay.
I flew in from Vancouver today to get ready for the show, but we're making it with Bob Rock. It's so much fun, man. In some ways, I like to talk about, obviously this is a record that I'm very proud of and I love the songs on it and everything, but just on a personal level, the experience in making the record with someone like Bob Rock, and I've learned so much about songwriting and elements of songs that I never really, it wasn't that I didn't think about them or know about them, I just didn't really have the knowledge to really think about movement of a bass and a verse and those kind of things. And so having that knowledge has been incredible for me, and I think that that's really reflected itself onto the record, and I'm very proud of what we've done. In some ways, we wanted to make a much more stripped down, sort of just heavy rock record that felt like it was a good representation of where we're at in our career. And I think that's what any band really wants to do, but I think we've achieved it. So
that sounds rad. Let's be honest. Any guy who can make the Black album can make a Black Veil Brides album.
Right. Well, that was kind of, that's the thing, is that he hasn't made a hard rock or heavy metal record in a long time, and so it was really cool. He had heard In the End on the radio last year, and found out, who's this band? I like this dude's voice, which for me is kind of cool because, I have a very specific singing voice, and obviously the members of my band are incredibly talented musicians, and it was just kind of neat for me to have someone listen to the tone of my voice and hearing it be different and something that would be appealing to the band, because I know sometimes, my voice isn't necessarily for everybody, so it's just kind of a neat thing for me.
Awesome. And so the new album, we can't reveal too many details about it now, but it will be coming out later this year. There will be a headlining tour in support.
October 28th it's going to come out.
Whoa, dropping the knowledge right there. October
Yeah.
28th. You heard it here first, or maybe second. I don't know. But can you give us the title, or is that still under wraps?
I can't give you the title.
I tried, guys. I tried. The BVB Army is going to tweet me now, like, why didn't you get Andy to give us more details? So I did my best. I best what I could do. But it'll be out this October 28th. There'll be a headlining tour everywhere. You'll get to hear new songs all the time. But in the meantime, if you want to see Andy Biersack right now, live in the flesh, his hotel room number is... Just kidding.
I don't know that I know it. I've only been there for a minute before I came over here.
If it's not 666, I will be severely disappointed.
It's such a bummer that it isn't. I know that's not it.
Or maybe like 182. Those are the other good ones too.
138.
So, yeah. Oh, there's a winner. There's a good.
That's how that's my Twitter following number, which, by the way, self-imposed thing.
You capped it at 138.
I keep it at 138 because then that means that you meet someone in passing in your life, and social media has allowed it now to where you meet someone and the first thing they say is, "Hey, I'll follow you on this or that thing." And ultimately, a lot of those people you wind up never spending time with again, especially for somebody who tours. You're always like...
It's clutter.
Single-serving friends, like the whole Fight Club thing or whatever. And so I keep it to a specific number so that after like a year of never talking to the bass player and verb the noun, whatever, I can just I can without guilt unfollow and go, well, I only keep 138. So.
That's true. That's true. For every one you add is one you lose. It's a very Hunger Games-esque approach, I think.
It's a weird thing. Maybe. It's weird. So it's obsessive and weird. But
well, anyway, if you want to see Andy Biersack live in the flesh with all of your other favorite musicians too, come to the APMAs. You're probably watching this today, July 21st. It is tonight, July 21st, at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right behind it in Voinovich Park. Tickets are still available. Come on down here. Or if you're sitting at home and you want to enjoy a night on the couch with a box of popcorn and your cat Fluffy or whatnot, turn on Access TV. It's on DirecTV, it's on Dish, it's on cable, all sorts of stuff, and watch from 8 p.m. till midnight Eastern Time. You will see all sorts of things you never thought you'd see ever. There might even be like a strongman competition. I don't know. I could be making that up. You won't know until you watch. So,
or you could do some sort of hallucinogenic drug, and then you'll really see things you've never seen before.
Not endorsing that in any way, shape, or form.
Am.
This is a PG.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
All right, new album from Blackfoot Rise, October 28th, headlining tour. Andy Biersack, always a pleasure talking to you, my friend.
Thanks so much, man.
Thanks so much. We will see you guys at the APMAs.